My dear students, welcome back to our channel. In this video, I will be explaining degree second semester subject Fundamentals of Computers as prescribed by Osmania University and other universities of Telangana. We will go through the important questions and answers one by one. Let's begin with a quick revision. Unit 1 first important short question is: what is a computer? A computer is an electronic machine that takes input, data, processes it, and gives output, result. It helps us do many tasks like typing, calculating, watching videos, playing games, online shopping, and more. Example: think of a computer like a smart helper. Imagine you want to make mango juice. You give mangoes is equal to input using keyboard or mouse. The mixer grinder crushes them is equal to processing, CPU works. You get juice is equal to output on screen or print. So, a computer works in 3 simple steps. Input process output, IPO cycle. Main features: works fast. Stores lots of data. Never gets tired. A computer can't think on its own, we give it instructions, called programs, to work. Next important short question is: to write characteristics of computers. Characteristics of computers. A computer is a powerful machine with special features that make it very useful. Here are its main characteristics. 1. Speed, it works very fast. What takes us hours, it can do in seconds. Example: calculating big maths problems quickly. 2. Accuracy, it gives correct results, if we give correct input. Garbage in, garbage out, wrong input gives wrong output. 3. Memory, it can store a lot of data like photos, videos, files. Example: your phone stores thousands of songs, it's a computer too. 4. Automation, once you give instructions, it works on its own. Like starting a washing machine with a program. 5. Multitasking, it can do many tasks at the same time. You can listen to music while typing an assignment. 6. No tiredness, it doesn't get tired or bored like humans. Easy trick SAMM. N. Speed, accuracy, memory, automation, multitasking, no tiredness. Next important short question is: 3. Write about different applications of computers. Applications of computers. Computers are used in almost every field today. They help us work faster and smarter. 1. Education. Used in schools and colleges for online classes, smart boards, and learning apps. Example: watching YouTube videos for studies. 2. Banking. Used for ATM machines, online banking, and keeping records. Example: sending money using UPI or net banking. 3. Hospitals. Used to keep patient records, test reports, and even in surgeries. Example: booking doctor appointments online. 4. Offices. Used for typing, emails, meetings, and storing files. Example: Google Docs, Zoom meetings. 5. Shopping. Used for buying and selling things online. Example: using Amazon, Flipkart. 6. Entertainment. Used for watching movies, listening to music, and playing games. Easy trick to remember EBHOSE. Education, banking, hospital, office, shopping, entertainment. Next important short question is: 4. Memory hierarchy. Memory hierarchy means the different types of memory in a computer arranged by speed and size. Just like in a school, you have a classroom, library, and storeroom all used to keep things, but in different ways. Similarly, a computer has different memories. Memory levels from fastest to slowest. 1. Registers, smallest and fastest. Found inside CPU. 2. Cache memory, very fast, stores data that CPU uses often. 3. RAM, main memory, stores data and programs while working. 4. Hard disk, stores data permanently. Slower than RAM. 5. External storage, like pen drives and CDs, used to carry data. Easy trick to remember, RCRHE. Registers cache RAM hard disk external. As we move down, speed decreases but storage size increases. Example, when you open a game, it loads from hard disk RAM. CPU uses cache place via registers. Next important short question is 5. What is memory in computers? Memory in a computer is like our brain. It is used to store data and instructions that the computer needs to work. Just like we remember names, numbers, or lessons, a computer also needs memory to remember information. Types of memory. 1. Primary memory, main memory. Fast and directly used by the CPU. Example, RAM, random access memory, stores data while you are working. Example, ROM, read-only memory, stores permanent instructions like startup. 2. Secondary memory. Used to store data for a long time. Example, hard disk, pen drive, CD. Easy example. When you play a song on your phone, the song is stored in the hard disk, secondary memory. It loads into RAM, then plays using the CPU. Simple trick, memory is equal to brain of computer is equal to stores and remembers data. Next important short question is 6. What is a register? Explain about processor register. What is a register? A register is a very small and very fast type of memory inside the CPU, central processing unit. It stores data and instructions that the CPU is using right now. Think of registers like your notebook in class. You quickly write and use important points there, not in your cupboard, hard disk. Processor registers. Processor registers help the CPU to do tasks like calculations, data transfer, and decision making. Types of processor registers. 1. Accumulator, stores results of calculations. 2. Program counter, PC, keeps track of which instruction to run next. 3. Instruction register, IR, holds the current instruction. 4. General purpose registers, used for temporary data during processing. Example. When adding to numbers, the CPU takes numbers from memory, stores them in registers, adds them, and saves the result all within a few microseconds. Easy trick. Registers is equal to CPU's scratchpad, fast, tiny, powerful. Next important short question is 7. What is cache memory? Cache memory is a small and fast memory located close to the CPU. It stores the data and instructions that the CPU uses very often, so the CPU can access them quickly. Think of cache memory like keeping your important books on your study table instead of going to the cupboard, hard disk, again and again. It saves time. Key points. Faster than RAM but smaller in size. Helps the CPU work faster by reducing waiting time. Automatically stores frequently used data. Example. When you play a game, the CPU stores important game files in cache memory. So, the next time you open the game, it loads faster. Easy trick to remember. Cache is equal to quick helper for CPU. Stores what the CPU needs most, right at hand. Summary, cache memory is equal to fast plus small plus close to CPU is equal to speed booster. Next important short question is 8. Secondary storage devices. Secondary storage devices are used to store data permanently in a computer. Unlike RAM, the data is not lost when the power goes off. These devices help store large files like photos, videos, games, and documents for a long time. Examples of secondary storage devices. 1. Hard disk drive, HDD, most common storage inside computers. 2. Solid-state drive, SSD, faster than HDD, used in modern laptops. 3. Pen drive, USB drive, small, portable, easy to carry. 4. CD-DVD, used for music, movies, and backups. 5. Memory card, used in phones and cameras. Example. Saving your school project in a pen drive is secondary storage. You can open it anytime, even after switching off the computer. Easy trick to remember. HSPCM, hard disk, SSD, pen drive, CD-DVD, memory card. Summary: secondary storage is equal to long-term memory of computer. Next important short question is 9. Write about USB flash drivers. USB flash drives. A USB flash drive is a small, portable storage device used to store and transfer data. It connects to a computer or laptop through a USB port. It is also called a pen drive or thumb drive. Key features: small in size, easy to carry in pocket or bag. Stores files like photos, videos, music, and documents. Works without any extra power, just plug and use. Data stays safe even after the computer is switched off. Example. You can copy your school project from your home computer to a pen drive and then open it at school. Fast and easy. Why it's useful? Reusable, you can delete and save new data many times. Comes in different sizes like 8 GB, 16 GB, 32 GB, 64 GB, etc. Easy trick to remember. USB flash drive is equal to your digital pocket. Summary: a USB flash drive is a small, handy tool to store and carry your data anywhere. Next important short question is 10. Explain about mass storage devices. Mass storage devices are used to store large amounts of data for a long time. These devices are used when you need to store huge files like movies, games, or lots of documents. Unlike the smaller, faster RAM or cache memory, mass storage devices can hold terabits (TB) of data. Examples of mass storage devices. 1. Hard disk drive, HDD, common in computers, holds a lot of data. 2. Solid-state drive, SSD, faster than HDD, used in modern devices. 3. Optical discs, CD-DVD, used for movies, music, and backups. 4. Tape drive, used for long-term data storage in large organizations. Example. You can save hundreds of movies or thousands of songs on an external hard drive, which is a mass storage device. Easy trick to remember. HOTS, hard disk, optical disk, tape drive, SSD. Summary: mass storage devices is equal to big, permanent data storage. Next unit, 1. Important. Long questions. First important long question is 1. Generations of computers. Generations of computers. Computers have developed a lot over the years. We divide this development into 5 generations based on the technology used and the improvements made in each period. Let's understand these generations with examples. 1. First generation, 1940 to 1956. Technology used vacuum tubes. Characteristics: the first computers were huge, slow, and used vacuum tubes, big glass tubes, for processing. They needed a lot of power and produced a lot of heat. Example: ENIAC, Electronic Numerical Integrator and Computer, was one of the first computers. Limitations: very slow, took up large space, and was not reliable. 2. Second generation, 1956 to 1963. Technology used transistors. Characteristics: transistors replaced vacuum tubes. These were smaller, faster, and more reliable. The computers became smaller, cheaper, and more efficient. Example: IBM 7090. Improvements: faster, less heat, and more reliable than the first generation. 3. Third generation, 1964 to 1971. Technology used integrated circuits, ICs. Characteristics: computers became much smaller and more powerful because of integrated circuits, ICs, that could pack more components onto a single chip. Example: IBM 360. Improvements: computers became more affordable and software development started to improve. 4. Fourth generation, 1971 present. Technology used microprocessors. Characteristics: the introduction of the microprocessor brought even smaller and faster computers. The development of personal computers, PCs, and laptops became common. Computers also became user-friendly with graphical interfaces. Example: Apple Macintosh, IBM PCs. Improvements: highly powerful, affordable, and compact computers for everyday use. 5. Fifth generation, present and beyond. Technology used artificial intelligence, AI, quantum computing. Characteristics: this generation focuses on artificial intelligence, AI, where computers can think, learn, and make decisions. Quantum computing is expected to bring even faster computing in the future. Example: self-driving cars, smart assistants like Alexa and Siri. Improvements: computers that can understand and process human languages and solve complex problems. Easy trick to remember. VTIMA. Vacuum tubes, first gen. Transistors, second gen. Integrated circuits, third gen. Microprocessors, fourth gen. AI and quantum computing, fifth gen. Next important long question is: 2 classifications of computers with examples. Computers can be classified in different ways based on their size, power, and usage. Let's understand each type with simple examples. 1. Based on size and power. A. Microcomputer. Smallest type of computer used by individuals. Example: desktop PC, laptop, tablet, smartphone. Use for study, gaming, browsing, schoolwork. B. Minicomputer. Medium-sized computer used by small businesses. Can handle work for multiple users at once. Example: PDP-11. Used in small companies, colleges, and labs. C. Mainframe computer. Very powerful and large computers used by big companies. Can support hundreds of users at the same time. Example: IBM Z series. Use in banks, railways, insurance companies. D. Supercomputer. Fastest and most powerful computers. Used for solving complex problems like weather forecasting or scientific research. Example: Param, India, Cray. Use in ISRO, DRDO, weather centers. 2. Based on purpose. A. General purpose computer. can perform many tasks like writing, watching videos, calculations, etc. Example, personal computers, laptops. B. Special purpose computer. Designed to do one specific task only. Example, ATM machines, washing machines, robots in factories. 3. Based on data handling. A. Analog computer. Works with continuous data like speed, temperature, voltage. Example, speedometer in vehicles. B. Digital computer. Works with binary data, zeros and ones. Most common type. Example, all personal computers, smartphones. C. Hybrid computer. Combines analog and digital features. Example, used in hospitals, ICU machines, petrol pumps. Easy trick to remember. MMMS GSDH. Micro, mini, mainframe, super, general, special, digital, analog, hybrid. Next important long question is 3. Explain in detail different input devices, output devices. Input and output devices. A computer works on the IPO cycle. Input process output. To enter data into the computer and get results, we use input and output devices. Input devices. Input devices are used to enter data and instructions into the computer. Common input devices. 1. Keyboard. Used to type letters, numbers, and symbols. Example, typing an email or school assignment. 2. Mouse. Used to click, drag, and point on the screen. Example, clicking on icons or playing games. 3. Scanner. Used to scan photos or documents into the computer. Example, scanning your marksheet. 4. Microphone. Used to record sound or voice. Example, voice search or recording audio. 5. Webcam. Used to capture live video or photos. Example, video calling on Zoom or Google Meet. 6. Touch screen. You can give input by touching the screen. Example, using smartphones or ATMs. Output devices. Output devices are used to display or give results after processing the data. Common output devices. 1. Monitor. Displays the result on the screen. Example, watching videos or seeing your typed document. 2. Printer. Gives a hard copy on paper of the result. Example, printing your exam result or school project. 3. Speaker. Produces sound output. Example, listening to songs or hearing a movie dialogue. 4. Headphones. Similar to speakers but used privately. Example, listening to online classes. 5. Projector. Displays the screen content on a big wall or screen. Example, used in classrooms or meetings. Easy trick to remember. Input devices is equal to you give data to the computer. Output devices is equal to you get result from the computer. Example, typing on a keyboard, input, computer processes see result on monitor, output. Next important long question is 4. Describe different soft copy and hard copy output devices with suitable examples. Soft copy and hard copy output devices. When we give data to the computer, it processes it and gives us the output. The output can be seen in two ways. 1. Soft copy output devices. Soft copy means output that is shown on a screen or heard, not printed. It is temporary and disappears when the device is turned off. Examples of soft copy devices. 1. Monitor, screen. Shows text, images, and videos. Example, watching a YouTube video or reading an online book. 2. Speaker. Gives audio output. Example, listening to songs or online classes. 3. Headphones. Like speakers but for private listening. Example, watching movies without disturbing others. 4. Projector. Shows the computer screen on a big wall or board. Example, used in classrooms or meetings. Summary. Soft copy is equal to seen or heard, not printed. Temporary, needs power to view. 2. Hard copy output devices. Hard copy means output that is printed on paper. It is permanent and can be touched or carried anywhere. Examples of hard copy devices. 1. Printer. Prints text or images on paper. Example, printing school projects or documents. 2. Plotter. Prints large designs, maps, or building plans. Example, used by architects or engineers. Summary. Hard copy is equal to printed result on paper. Permanent, does not need electricity to read. Easy trick to remember. Soft copy is equal to screen sound temporary. Hard copy is equal to handheld paper permanent. Final example. If you type an essay on the computer, reading it on the monitor is equal to soft copy. Printing it out is equal to hard copy using a printer. Next important long question is 5. Describe various primary and secondary memory devices. Primary and secondary memory devices. A computer needs memory to store data and instructions. Memory is divided into two types. 1. Primary memory, main memory. Primary memory is the main memory of the computer. It is used while the computer is working. It is fast but temporary. Types of primary memory. 1. RAM, random access memory. Stores data while you are working. Data is lost when power goes off. Example, when you open a file, it is stored in RAM. 2. ROM, read-only memory. Stores permanent instructions needed to start the computer. Data is not lost when power is off. Example, it tells the computer how to start booting process. 3. Cache memory. Very fast and small memory, close to the CPU. Stores frequently used data. Example, helps speed up tasks like opening apps faster. 4. Registers. Fastest memory inside the CPU. Stores temporary data during processing. 2. Secondary memory, storage devices. Secondary memory is used to store data permanently. Data stays safe even after the computer is shut down. Examples of secondary memory devices. 1. Hard disk drive, HDD. Main storage device in most computers. Stores OS, software, and user files. 2. Solid state drive, SSD. Faster than HDD, used in modern laptops. No moving parts, more durable. 3. Pen drive, USB flash drive. Portable and easy to carry. Used to transfer files. 4. CD/DVD. Used to store music, movies, and backups. 5. Memory card. Used in mobiles, cameras to store photos, videos. Easy trick to remember. Primary is equal to fast plus temporary, RAM, ROM, cache, registers. Secondary is equal to slow but permanent, HDD, SSD, pen drive, CD. Next important long question is 6. Draw and explain basic processor architecture in detail. Basic processor architecture. The processor, CPU, central processing unit, is the brain of the computer. It controls all operations and processes the data we give. The CPU works with the help of three main units. 1. ALU, Arithmetic Logic Unit. It does all calculations and logical decisions. Example, addition, subtraction, and comparisons, like greater than or less than. 2. CU, Control Unit. It controls and manages all activities inside the computer. It gives instructions to all parts, when and how to work. Example, tells memory when to store data and tells ALU when to calculate. 3. Registers. These are very small, fast memory units inside the CPU, used to store temporary data during processing. Example, while adding to +3, numbers are stored in registers. Basic diagram of processor architecture. Working example. Let's say you are adding 5 plus 3. 1. Control unit, CU, fetches the instruction. 2. Registers store 5 and 3. 3. ALU adds the numbers and gives result 8. 4. CU sends result back to memory or output. Easy trick to remember. CAR. Control unit controls. ALU adds compares. Registers remembers temporarily. Summary. Processor architecture is equal to CU plus ALU plus registers work together to process data and run programs.